Hello guys, and welcome to the hopefully future set of Anything Can Happen. Now let's press this button, and welcome to Anything Can Happen, the only game show on Minecraft where anything can happen. I am probably the host, hopefully, and I stand on this gold block holding my microphone out, and yeah, I do that stuff. So let me get into explaining how this all works. Now I'm hoping to have 4 players. I mean, that's probably not going to happen at any given time, but I'm going to hopefully have 4 players in this game, and then the host, me, and I've got my control panels on either side that you can't really see from back here, so you don't know what buttons I'm pressing, what I'm doing. Each and every button or lever has its own function. It's not much actually. It looks like a lot more than it is, but each one does something else and are color coordinated, sort of. It just kind of got clustered at the end, and we only have one empty space that I'm going to use in a very short time. So I should actually explain what the game show's about. Well, the host, me again, keep on saying that, is going to stand on this golden block, and maybe I'll choose someone to press this button right behind the beacon, and it'll fire a random item out of the dispenser. We've got tons of items in here, and each one signifies an activity. So every episode will do one main activity along with whatever we do in this room. And say we got the fishing rod, say that popped out. Let's see. So the fishing rod, I know what it means, but probably nobody else does. The fishing rod means that we're all going to compete to see who can catch a clownfish first, or something like a pufferfish maybe. Who knows? But I'm not going to just have everyone. All right, go ahead, go catch a fish. You know, it's gonna be really boring. So I want to add a little fun to it. First thing I'd tell them to do is probably go build a boat. Like, go build a fishing boat, and whoever's is the best will get like an enchanted fishing rod or some sort of advantage. Or maybe whoever has the worst one will just get plagued with mobs the entire time they're trying to fish. That'd be pretty fun, and I'd probably do that. So either way, whoever wins or loses the competition, they'll get an advantage or disadvantage depending on how it goes. If there's one winner, they'll probably get the advantage. If there's more than one winner, the one person that lost will get the disadvantage. You know how it works. So that's probably how that goes. Other ways that we can decide that are by pressing a couple of these buttons here. This one just says press your buttons, which means these things right here. These ones, they correspond to the player. So I'm standing on yellow, I press the yellow button, and down in chat it brings up yellow and green and blue, red and blue. So so that when I count it down using this button, 3, 2, 1, go. As soon as go comes up, they have to press their buttons, and whoever gets it first, gets to answer the question first. That's kind of just how trivia is. So I'll ask a trivia question, or I'll just press this button here. And whoever answers it first or whatever, they might get an advantage or a point towards the advantage. And it's all pretty interesting. So say a player's out. Right now, all the players are in because all their redstone lamps are lit up. Say one gets out. I'll flip this lever here, and now green is out. His lamp turned off, but green is probably still standing there. There are a couple ways I can get rid of green here. I can press this button, and eventually, with a little bit of suspense, of course, his floor will pop out, and he will fall down. Or, as I prefer, I can press this button, and wait for it. There we go. The anvil is just gonna fall on his face. So yeah, pretty much I can take him out in 2 different ways, and one's just a lot better than the other, in my opinion. Basically, same for everything else. I can drop an anvil. I can open up the floor for all the others. Also, same on this side. Those two. One thing I forgot to mention with the trivia is that if someone gets an answer wrong, I can press this and make an explosion sound right in the center there. And if they get it right, I can press that one. So these are just like host controls, and yeah, pretty simple. Couple other buttons here. You already saw this one, the welcome introduction kind of thing. This one toggles rain, which will probably happen any second because it always happens. This one teleports you to a field out far away I've got set up. This one teleports you to a cave system underground, or teleports everyone to those. This one sets your game mode to spectator for like viewing purposes. These ones set your game to creative, survival, and adventure, but I'll stay in creative for now. If anyone's too loud at any point, I can just call down a light thunder sound out of nowhere. That's a fun one. This one plays the music disc chirp, just because I like that one. And while I was building this, I kind of wanted to listen to it, so I just did. You already saw this one. Brings up the anything can happen, and I'll probably just like spam that whenever something random happens. And then this one's the press your buttons button. I've got one empty space, and I'm planning on using that pretty soon. So the final button that you need to know, final 4 buttons here, will announce who the winner is, like if at the very end, and it'll say it in their color. So green and yellow will have their own colors also. All pretty simple stuff. So it looks like that's about it. I'm sorry I rambled a lot. I just talked about all my buttons. I love programming. These things are really fun. So that's pretty much it. I'm looking for contestants and stuff. I'm probably just going to bring on some random people that I meet on servers, and then some friends that you guys already know. And I'm hoping to see you guys in the future. Thanks for watching.